Welcome back to Intricacies of Michelle, the podcast where I reveal things my therapist hasn't even heard yet. Today, my mother is here and she's already laughing at me. We do have technical difficulties. I'm not apologizing for that. It just is what it is. If you like blurred video, or if you don't, drink some more vodka, have another drink, and then the blur will be natural. Um, Anyway, my mom is with me today. She is the woman who raised me, survived me, and still pretends she doesn't know where I get my attitude from.
It's not from me.
Oh, absolutely. I was born spicy. That's it. So, anyway, well, we are just going to wing it on this podcast because obviously the technical difficulty and my mom isn't in front of the camera very much, so we're gonna have fun and just hang out. But today we're gonna talk about how I got here, my origin story, if you will. um I struggled with my health a lot, and as my dad always said, in my younger years, um, which is adorable because, I wasn't really struggling or willing to admit it. I was starring in a medical drama no one asked for. I was basically the pediatric version of ER. You know, us old people, we remember ER. Let's talk about dating. I didn't really have boyfriends until high school, right?
Uh, you weren't approachable.
I was mysterious, Mom. I was a mystery.
Oh, okay. You were sick and irritable.
Well, same thing.
Okay.
And when I did date, it was usually boys from other schools.
Because the boys at your school knew you.
Ouch! Betrayal on a public platform.
Just be honest.
Honesty is overrated. So then came the teen clubs. I started out in Big Garland, Texas at Club Countach because I loved dancing. Like, I'm sure you remember dropping me off at all those fun places.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't actually go to Countach that much, I don't think. Did I?
No,
No.
I don't remember that as much as Tijuana Yacht Club.
Yeah, but that was I tried to look it up, y'all, and Dallas seemed to have a lot of teen clubs. It looked like I think I went to Metropolis and then it was called Xenon. And I don't really remember that. I tried to ask one of my friends who used to be a bouncer there, but apparently he's busy doing or just ignoring my text messages.
Yeah, he grew up.
Oh, ouch, ouch. Well, anyway, so I went to Countach, Metropolis, then I went to Tijuana Yacht Club, and then I went to Eden 3000 or something, but that was called something else. Basically, anywhere that had a fog machine and a questionable fire code and would let us in before 21. Because I feel like I did most of the dancing and stuff before I actually turned 21.
Yeah. You lived to go to those places. You love the dancing.
I did. I really did. And I didn't really go to those places to flirt. I mean, it was mostly I went there just to dance and have fun and relax.
Yeah. And you always had such rhythm. You were a great dancer.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Finally, some respect from the mom after throwing me under the bus earlier in the podcast.
Oh, well. Yeah. Don't let it go to your head. I'm being nice to you.
Oh, too late. I'm already there doing cartwheels. Yeah, right. I never really learned to do cartwheels, actually. So I moved around a little bit, and then I moved to St. Louis and met my future husband like 1 week after I got there. I'm sure you remember that part.
Oh, I certainly. You didn't even unpack your suitcase.
No, I unpacked the clubs into man first.
Mhm.
Priorities.
Clearly.
Well, me and said man got engaged about 8 weeks after we met and then married 9 months later. It was fast.
It was reckless.
It was romantic.
Oh, it was reckless.
Oh, if you say so. I mean, I think there's a fine line. But then 20 years later,
2 weeks after chemo.
yeah, the timing was Olympic level garbage.
I still don't know how you didn't throw something at him.
I was weak from chemo.
Convenient for him.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. After the divorce, my dear friend Libby and I had lunch, and she said, don't move forward or do anything in relationships without first getting some therapy.
And you did that.
I did. I
And that was
did.
very smart.
I did. But I also dated while I did that.
Yeah, I tried to talk you out of that. I told you not to do that, but
I know, but I was lonely and maybe a little
yeah.
delusional.
Yeah, well, you were bored.
Yeah, I probably was bored. I mean, life is better when you have people in it. And dating while healing is like grocery shopping while you're hungry. You're going to pick up things you don't need and regret them immediately.
And you certainly did that.
Okay, relax. Before you start listing their names alphabetically.
Not me.
I mean, yeah, you probably would do that. Throw those fools under the bus. Divorce turns a single mom into everything. The mom, the dad, the therapist, the Uber driver, the chef, the parole officer.
You forgot drama coordinator.
Drama coordinator, yes.
Yeah.
I definitely have that too.
Yeah.
I was basically running a nonprofit with no funding and no staff. I still am, really.
And questionable leadership.
Oh man, I think this is an HR violation. I'm going to report this lady right here. She's mean. We would not want her as a coworker. She's way mean.
Not
Anyway,
me.
so I think at this point, Mom, I'm learning to relax into my feminine, like when I feel safe enough to share the load. And as you know, I've done a lot of growth and a lot of therapy. And
Yeah, and you definitely deserve that, really.
yeah, I think I'm getting there. I'm going about it slowly, like a sloth on NyQuil.
Yeah, there you go. But you are getting there, definitely.
Well, thank you. Mom, what else would you want to tell my listeners about me now? Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean.
Oh, well, this will be a short story then. No, I
Oh
don't know.
man. Do you have any stories?
Oh, I'd have to think about that. But
What do you think
I'm really proud of my daughter. My daughter's doing a great job raising her two daughters. And as it's turned out, after Michelle's dad and my husband of 47 years passed away, Michelle invited me to come live here.
Yeah, we'd like to play musical bedrooms every so often.
Yeah.
Mom moved in, I moved up, Genevieve moved left, Caitlin moved right, back and forth, up and down. We just keep it all moving.
Yeah.
We don't want any stagnant water here.
Yeah.
Just keep it moving.
Definitely.
So, are there any fun stories like that you can think of that you'd want to share about me as a child? Any funny stories?
We just had a lot of happy times. My husband, Jerry, and the kids' dad, he was just always like, he loved to be a jokester. And so we always were laughing and just, we all got along really well. That doesn't mean we didn't have any drama, but we got along and we made it all work out. I always said, we're not giving up. There's no way. We don't give up on anybody. Once you're mine, you're stuck.
Once you're part of the family, we kind of suck you in like quicksand
That's right.
and we don't let you go. I mean,
That's
there
it.
are multiple people who will testify to that.
That's right.
And we'll have at least a couple of them on later in different podcast episodes. But yes, we like to keep our people that we love close and not let go of them.
Our house was always the house that the kids love to come to.
I can relate to that. I
Yeah.
see that a little bit going on
Yeah.
currently with my own kids.
Yeah, I think you picked up that trait. You
Yeah.
are a good listener.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of kids. It's amazing
Yeah.
how many kids need just a good listener.
Yeah.
And we
And a Totino's pizza.
Yeah, really. And we have Aldi's down the street, so you know we've had a few Aldi's pizza too. You get a giant one for a cheap price. You can
Couponing tips from Kathy. I think it's a new podcast, guys. What do you think? Thanks for joining me on the second episode of Intricacies of Michelle. And thanks, Mom, for coming on and being part of my story today and just being here to bounce some things off of.
You're very welcome. And don't worry, you turned out really good.
Oh, we'll take it. See you.
I'll keep her.
Thanks, everybody. I'll take that from my mama, and we'll see you next time on Intricacies of Michelle.